I'm Nathan George and I'm from Pixeled, a digital marketing agency here in Geelong. And this month we're talking about how all forms of marketing influence your search engine rankings. Search engine optimization, or SEO, can be a scary thing, mostly because it's a huge unknown. It's not just an unknown for business owners though. There are a lot of elements to how Google ranks your site that even the professionals don't fully understand. A lot of the time it comes down to trial and error. Whilst it is important to get the foundations of your on-site SEO right, such as your page titles, your headings, and your content, Google considers far more than this when deciding who to display on their front page of search results. A common lie we hear in the industry is that agencies can guarantee to get you on the homepage or rank 1 of Google. Nobody can guarantee something that is out of their control. If Google started offering SEO services, then maybe they could claim it, but everyone else is playing the numbers game and hoping they hit more than they miss. If they are honest, it should be, we will make all endeavors to get your site to rank, but that doesn't sound as good on a brochure, so be wary of big promises. Taken directly from Google's guidelines, no one can guarantee a #1 ranking on Google. Beware of SEOs that claim to guarantee rankings, allege a special relationship with Google, or advertise a priority to submit to Google. There is no priority submit for Google, and in fact the only way to submit a site to Google directly is through the Add URL page or by submitting a sitemap. And you can do this yourself at no cost whatsoever. There just aren't any guarantees, so be warned. So onto the Google ranking factors. User experience is probably one of the biggest factors. There is no direct relationship between a user's experience and search rankings, but keep in mind Google's machine learning approach looks for features that indicate a positive user experience. They might consider things like how long a user stays on your website, and did they click through to more pages, or did they click back and go straight back to search within a few seconds. Google wants to show results that people genuinely engage with. You can improve your website's user experience by having a nice, clear design, good content, and an obvious path or journey for the user to take, such as finding more information or submitting a form. Next, backlinks. Once you've done everything you can to optimize your website content, the main factor of influence on your website rankings is backlinks, i.e. a link from another website to your website. The more links your website has from quality websites that also have quality information, the more Google will see your website as authoritative and rankable. But don't get suckered into paying small amounts of money for large amounts of backlinks. This is likely to get you penalized by Google. Instead, focus on what content you could create that would generate organic linking to your website. Next is social media. Now, there are a lot of conflicting views on whether social media can impact your search rankings or not. However, having your website shared on social channels like Twitter and Facebook might have an indirect benefit. Despite Google stating that they do not consider social signals as a ranking factor, many tests have been performed that contradict this. At the absolute least, social media profile pages get indexed and it's one more backlink to your website. But perhaps Google is watching how popular your content is and just don't want to reveal the extent it influences their algorithm. At the end of the day, social channels are another form of search engine that users can find you on and boost your website traffic. Press releases have been a massively abused method of getting more backlinks to websites. There are thousands upon thousands of news sources online, and Google for the most part ignores them. Once again, do not pay for these kind of links. What would be of value is a press release from a reputable local source. So for Geelong business owners, something like the Geelong Advertiser, publishing an article about your business achievement would be ideal. Google will see that link as highly relevant, being a local news outlet and being a well-regarded established news source. The trick is coming up with news that is interesting enough to grab a publisher's attention. Editors want stories that will sell, so keep that in mind when submitting a press release. And lastly, your domain age. In the real world, we often trust long-established brands. If a store has been around for a long time, there is an assumption that they must be doing something right. The same goes for your website. The older your domain name and website, the better. Google sees that as a signal of trust. So don't be disheartened when your newly created website doesn't rank on the first page the day you launch it. We typically see results at the 3 to 6 month stage. So there you have it, a few factors apart from just text on your page that contribute to your search engine rankings. If you take an approach that focuses on how to best serve your customers rather than tricking the system, you'll benefit from some long-term rewards.